field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head.
And that's a touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead.
I'm taking the shit
Striking
out of
first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
6-18.
Motion right. To the right. There we go.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
No, why is it not releasing? We got to be on the go.
Carr taken down. Ed Reed, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, he turns it on all the time. He turns it on all the time.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Got a crazy
animation. Wants to have
animation.
happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. The Madden Elites offense trotting out again. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
From the gun, Steve Young. Man open, Rice. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
3rd and long for Young. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I think he looked for hard lines.
Dawkins the safety with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Nothing out, Joey, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, 734. Listen up.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
734. Get set. 180. 734. It's a hot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down.
Motion to the, actually, no, SOP run a drag and then cut back underneath that corner out. And then, yeah. Like, don't go too far with the drag, though. Like, just run to where Derek Carr is right now.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
Low, low, low. Is it?
To throw on second down. Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
To throw on third down. Carr.
Come back. Oh, it's too late, man. I thought you were going to come back to my side. That's okay. I was because I was moving to the other side, but it was too long of a throw for me to throw up to you.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll get this up only to about the 22. The All-Pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On second down, Young. Going up top. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Yo, Brian Dawkins have low agility or something, bro. I couldn't, like, I tried to cut with you to block. It wouldn't let me.
Quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
29.
Yeah.
29.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for
I
you.
just lagged on that play,
group,
too.
and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Down. 180. What's up? 93. 93. You got 56 there.
Carl try it again on second down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Hunter Henry.
Now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go.
That's one thing that he can do that, what's his name, can't. Let me get this play. If they pick it up, then we can do a nice play.
On first down, Carr. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half.
I didn't have enough time to get nothing
so
on it.
we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
What the heck? That's not a fumble?
The return as they'll
He
start
just
their
ran
drive
cross field.
just past the 30-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Williams. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Young takes it on the sneak. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a little surprised by that call. 2nd and inches. It did what it was intended, but it felt like it was a free play waiting to happen. I thought they might take a shot.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's got his tailback, Ricky Williams. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On third down, that's Sanders. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
That's not a
And he is
mid-spin.
quickly in the backfield. midfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Back now here on EA Sports. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Now a carry for Allen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Carr keeps it on the sneak, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
Here's Carr. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
I'll go.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line.
Wait, did you mean the motion of tight end right there?
Following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Cooper's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That his 1st catch so far.
I don't know why he didn't play another back. I see that. That's why I threw it, because I thought he was going to run back.
Now it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Carr to throw again. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
The pressure this Vance Taylor gets is absolutely ridiculous.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll
I
make
don't
it
know
third
if he
down.
contains or what.
I know our
this is
vantage
crazy.
point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On third and long, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice
Well,
long
I've never-
soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws.
I've never had
Fortunate that one
any
wound
type
up
of pressure
incomplete.
against the defense before. This is, I blocked it easy.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Now Carr, got to have this one.
Look at that, bro. Look.
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence.
And I think I every
the
play with
sixth
him.
time they've sacked him tonight. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 319. 319.
They'll run it with Williams. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
It'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily...
And now look at him go. 20. And touchdown. Marcus Allen, 76 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
This might be money.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And they take a knee.
Lucky 56.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
No, it doesn't.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They wanted that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
You can change the stream thing to so it's the whole screen. Yeah, all you gotta do is when you go to broadcast. Hold on, let me end my broadcast real quick. I'm gonna end it real quick.